Aquarius, July 2026 is not just another month on the calendar. This is the month where something inside you finally says, I cannot keep living like the old version of me. And the strange part is, from the outside, your life may not look dramatic at first. People around you may think everything is normal. You may still be working, answering messages, handling responsibilities, showing up like you always do. But underneath the surface, something is shifting. Something is waking up. Something that has been quiet for too long is starting to rise. Aquarius, July 2026 brings positive changes in money, health, and love, but not in the shallow way people usually talk about luck. This is deeper. This is the kind of month where the universe does not simply hand you a blessing. It shows you what has been blocking the blessing. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. For some Aquarius people, this month begins with a feeling that you are tired of forcing things. Tired of overthinking. Tired of being the strong one. Tired of pretending that certain situations do not affect you. You may not say it out loud, but your soul knows the truth. You are ready for a better rhythm, a better relationship with your body, a better relationship with money, a better kind of love, a life where you do not have to shrink yourself just to keep the peace. And that is why July matters. Because this month does not ask Aquarius to become someone else. It asks Aquarius to stop betraying who they already are. The first major change comes through money and Aquarius. This is where you need to pay attention. Your financial energy in July 2026 is strongly connected to other people. Partnerships, clients, customers, contracts, romantic partners, business connections, and people who can open doors for you. This is not a month where you are meant to carry everything alone. In fact, one of the biggest financial messages of July is this. The right connection can bring what hard work alone has not been able to bring. Maybe someone recommends you. Maybe a client comes back. Maybe a delayed payment finally moves. Maybe a conversation turns into an opportunity. Maybe a person you meet casually ends up giving you access to a new project, a new audience, a new deal, or a new direction. But here's the twist. July is not telling you to trust everyone. It is teaching you to recognize the difference between people who drain your value and people who expand it. There is a big difference between being needed and being respected. Aquarius, you may have spent too much time being useful to people who never truly valued your mind, your time, your talent, or your energy. In July, that pattern starts to become obvious. You may realize that some people only come close when they need something. Some agreements are not fair. Some collaborations cost more energy than they return. And this realization is not negative. It is freedom. Because once you stop giving premium energy to low-value situations, money begins to move differently. This month may push you to review your expenses, your pricing, your workload, your debt, your subscriptions, your bills, your business agreements, and your financial habits. At first, it may feel annoying. You may discover small leaks. You may notice that your time has been scattered. You may realize that you have been undercharging, overspending, or saying yes too quickly. But that is the fall before the rise. Because the moment you see where the leak is, you can stop it. And when Aquarius fixes the system, Aquarius does not just save money. Aquarius creates space for better money. This is also a powerful month for creative income. If you have been thinking about content, writing, design, coaching, technology, social media, teaching, consulting, online business, a side hustle, or turning your unique ideas into income, July may bring a spark that feels sudden and exciting. But do not treat every spark like a finished plan. Some ideas need time. Some opportunities need research. Some offers need a second look. If something sounds amazing, pause before you commit. Read the details. Ask questions. Check the timeline. Protect your future self from a decision made in a 5-minute emotional high. Because Aquarius, your money breakthrough in July is not only about earning more. It is about becoming harder to use, harder to fool, and harder to undervalue. That is when the month starts to open. And then comes the part that may feel even more personal, your health. Aquarius, your body may be one of the loudest messengers in July 2026. Not because something has to go wrong, but because your body is asking to be included in the life you are building. You are an air sign. Your mind is fast. You can analyze, imagine, solve, detach, observe, and move through life with incredible mental power. But sometimes, your mind keeps going long after your body has already asked for rest. July brings your daily habits, routines, nervous system, work schedule, food, sleep, and energy patterns into focus. You may start noticing what your body has been trying to tell you for months. Maybe your sleep has been uneven. Maybe your digestion reacts when you are stressed. Maybe your shoulders carry tension. Maybe your mind feels crowded. Maybe you wake up tired even after resting. Maybe you have been doing too much for too long and calling it normal. But Aquarius, exhaustion is not your personality. Overworking is not your destiny. And being constantly available is not the same as being valuable. This month gives you a chance to change the rhythm before the rhythm breaks you. The positive change in health comes through small, honest corrections. Not extreme discipline. Not punishment. Not suddenly becoming a completely different person overnight. The real power comes from returning to basics with respect. More water. Better sleep. Cleaner food. Less emotional chaos. Fewer unnecessary arguments. More movement. Less screen overload. A calmer morning. A cleaner workspace. A more realistic schedule. Saying no before your body has to say it for you. And there may be a moment in July where you realize that your health is not only physical. It is also emotional. It is also energetic. It is also about the people you let close. The conversations you replay. The responsibilities you carry that were never yours. Some Aquarius people are not tired because they are weak. They are tired because they have been absorbing too much noise. This is where July becomes powerful. As the month moves forward, you may feel a stronger desire to take yourself seriously again. To look better. To feel stronger. To change your appearance. To rebuild your confidence. To become more protective of your peace. To stop explaining your boundaries to people who benefit from you having none. And by the end of the month, something in you may click. You may realize that self-care is not soft. It is strategy. Because when Aquarius is healthy, Aquarius is dangerous in the best way. Focused. Magnetic. Original. Unbothered. Clear. And once your body begins to feel safe again, your decisions become sharper too. But the deepest emotional shift of July 2026 may come through love. Aquarius, love is strongly activated this month. And for many of you, this is where the universe may surprise you. If you are single, July can bring attraction through unexpected places. A conversation, a message, a work connection, a friend group, a social event, an online exchange. Someone may appear with a warmth that catches you off guard. And this person may not fit the old pattern. They may be more confident, more expressive, more direct, or more emotionally alive than what you usually choose. They may make you feel seen in a way that is exciting but also uncomfortable. Because Aquarius, sometimes being seen is scarier than being ignored. You are used to understanding people from a distance. You are used to noticing everything while revealing only what you choose. But July may bring someone who makes distance harder to maintain. And that is where the story gets interesting. Because this month is not just about finding love. It is about finding love that does not require you to disappear. For single Aquarius, a new romantic opportunity can feel refreshing. But the universe is asking you to stay awake. Do not confuse chemistry with compatibility. Do not confuse attention with devotion. Do not confuse someone's excitement in the beginning with emotional maturity over time. Let them show you who they are. Let consistency speak. Let actions answer questions that words cannot. If you are already in a relationship, July 2026 can bring a chance to reconnect. There may be warmer conversations, more affection, more honesty, or a shared plan for the future. Some couples may talk about commitment, travel, moving, money, family, or a new phase of life. But there may also be small misunderstandings that reveal bigger needs. A tiny argument may not really be about the dishes, the schedule, the text message, or the tone of voice. It may be about feeling unseen, feeling unsupported, feeling like one person is carrying more emotional weight than the other. This is the emotional test of July. Will you shut down, or will you speak clearly? Will you assume the worst, or will you ask for the truth? Will you keep pretending something does not hurt, or will you finally say what you need? Aquarius, love becomes better this month when you stop performing emotional independence all the time. You can be strong and still need tenderness. You can be free and still desire commitment. You can be logical and still have a heart that wants to be chosen fully. And for some Aquarius people, July may reveal that a certain connection has reached its limit. Not because there was no love, not because the story meant nothing, but because the person, the pattern, or the dynamic no longer allows you to grow. This is not easy, but it can be positive. Sometimes the blessing is not that someone stays. Sometimes the blessing is that you finally stop abandoning yourself to keep them. By the end of July, relationships become mirrors. The people around you will show you where you are expanding and where you are still shrinking. Some will celebrate your growth. Others will feel threatened by it. Watch carefully, because the ones who truly belong in your future will not need you to become smaller so they can feel comfortable. They will want to meet the real you. And Aquarius, the real you is becoming impossible to ignore. This is the deeper meaning of July 2026. Money, health, and love may look like three separate stories, but they are actually connected by one message. Stop giving your life force to what does not honor you. Stop working with people who undervalue you. Stop ignoring the body that carries you. Stop chasing love that makes you question your worth. Stop treating your own needs like an inconvenience. The universe is not trying to make your life heavier this month. It is trying to remove what has been quietly making you heavy. That is why July may feel emotional at times. You may have moments of doubt. You may feel pulled between the old version of you and the new one. You may miss what is familiar, even if it was not healthy. You may be tempted to go back to old habits, old people, old excuses, old comfort zones. But then something shifts. A conversation gives you clarity. A payment comes through. A new opportunity appears. Your body responds to better care. Someone shows you real affection. Or you wake up one morning and realize that you no longer want the same things you used to beg for. That is growth. That is the quiet miracle. And Aquarius, July 2026 may not give you every answer at once, but it gives you enough signs to know that your life is moving. The first part of the month may bring surprises. The middle of the month may bring reflection, corrections, and important realizations. The final part of the month may feel like a new door opening inside you. And when that door opens, do not stand there asking if you deserve to walk through it. You do. You deserve the money that respects your talent. You deserve the health that supports your future. You deserve the love that does not make you feel lonely while someone is standing right beside you. You deserve a life that feels like it was built for the real you, not the version of you that learned how to survive. So in July 2026, move with awareness. Watch the people who approach you. Listen to your body. Protect your time. Speak honestly in love. Take the opportunity, but read the details. Open your heart, but keep your standards. Rest when your body asks. Choose the path that gives you energy, not the one that only gives you approval. Aquarius, this month is not here to make you ordinary. It is here to remind you that you never were. And before July ends, you may look back and understand that the change did not begin with one dramatic event. It began with one decision. The decision to stop living against yourself. If this message speaks to your spirit, hit the like button to claim the positive energy of July 2026. Share this with another Aquarius who needs this reminder, and subscribe for more zodiac readings, monthly predictions, and spiritual guidance. And before you go, comment the Aquarius symbol below, because this month, your energy is changing, your path is opening, and the universe is preparing you for a version of yourself that can no longer be ignored.